Hey guys, Raj here. I hope you guys are well. Today, back again with a fragrance review. This time on a fragrance from the house of Frederic Malle. This one is Cologne Bigarade. Now, a month ago, I did my subscribers' choice video, gave you guys a selection of 4 fragrances to vote on. There was actually a tie between this one and Maison Francis Kurkdjian's Oud, which I've just reviewed. So yeah, I thought I'd just do both of them today actually. So go and check out that video if you haven't. Frederic Malle, the French house, have come out with this fragrance, which was created by Jean-Claude Ellena. There is also a more concentrated version called Bigarade Concentré. This will sell for around £115 for 100 ml. Notes for this one: bitter orange, bergamot, cedar, pepper, rose, hay, and aldehydic notes. The fragrance was created by Jean-Claude Ellena, who I think is a really good perfumer, but is definitely not one of my favorite ones out there. I don't quite click with his very simplistic, at times transparent style, but they are very well made fragrances. And this fragrance is definitely like a spring, summer type fragrance. It has a freshness to it. It's very easy to wear, I think. It's good for work, you know, casual kind of scenarios, nothing too serious. Performance on this fragrance, and I always try to bring up performance like early on in the review. I think it probably influences a lot of people. Not great. Not great with this fragrance. 3 hours, 4 max. Projection. There wasn't any. Basically, nothing really to report on here. Very weak composition, and maybe I should try the concentrate version, although even then I have a feeling it's going to be pretty weak. So what do I get out of this fragrance while it does last on my skin? The opening is really good. You get the sweetest, juiciest orange note in there with a floral, honey, typical bitter orange, almost like a petitgrain, almost like joining the mix as well. It's really good. It's sharp, zesty, uplifting. Smells really authentic, and yeah, is gone in 60 seconds pretty much. So when I say opening, I'm literally talking about the opening few seconds here. And then something comes out of this fragrance and is kind of lurking in the background, but after a few minutes it really comes through. And I don't know if this is like in the notes or anything, but I get this kind of cuminy type feel. And this fragrance, this note, reminds me of Cartier's Declaration, which is much more louder. I really dislike this fragrance, and I really dislike this weird sort of cuminy note in here. I think Jean-Claude Ellena has used that note before. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't even smell that good, to be honest. It smells like sort of gone off citrus. It kind of smells like if you had a citrus underarm deodorant and then you've really sweated a lot. Nothing special is going on here. And the thing is, I can kind of deal with it because it disappears after a few hours. You know, there are many other notes I've mentioned in this fragrance. I really don't get any of them. I get some clean white musks, which smells like a kind of nice detergent, you know, fabric softener kind of thing. It's you know, this cumin note that I detect is not really offensive. I don't like it, but it's just not loud enough for me to really dislike. I actually received this fragrance as a mistake. I ordered one of the latest fragrances from Frederic Malle called Cologne Indélébile or in something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it, but they sent me this one by mistake, and you know, I wasn't going to go and send back one sample, but I wish they had sent me the one I had requested, because there's just nothing there's really nothing going on in this fragrance. I was wearing it, and then, you know, on days when you wear fragrances that you're not too keen on, I mean, it's not the worst fragrance I've ever smelled, it just doesn't really perform, and there's only one note which I actually dislike. Other notes, when I could pick them up, were nice. But you know those days when you wear a fragrance and you just think to yourself, I'm never going to get this day back, you know? because I don't have any I don't carry decants with me. Very rarely do I carry a decant. Maybe if I'm going out in the evening and I'm not coming home, I'll carry something with me. And there's no, where I work, there aren't any fragrance stores nearby, so I couldn't go out and spray something new on. So it was just like a waste. And I've tested it a few times and performance never improves. I really think it's a fragrance, you know, I don't always like to tell you guys what to do, you know, but I would in this occasion say avoid it. If you like this fragrance and you own it and you have it, that's great. But I'm not sure that many people will look at this price tag and look at the performance and see that as value. So that's really all I can try and tell you guys. You know, what is the best value? What is the better fragrances out there? This one, I was quite interested to see so much interest. Actually, I wasn't expecting this one to be joint first in terms of the votes. So that was interesting. I'm not really sure why the reason for that was. Maybe because not many people know about it. Maybe. But in terms of the rating, I'm gonna go with a 5.5. It's not offensive, but it just doesn't do anything right in my opinion. And actually, for me, it's just another Jean-Claude Ellena fragrance, which I can forget about. So let me know your thoughts, guys. If they're completely opposite, whether you get great performance, I really want to know what you guys have to say. I'm always open to hearing, you know, opinions that are completely different to mine. And yeah, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.